Now, once people realize that these types of bottles can achieve or attain that asset status, that alternative asset status, versus just something I buy three of them to put them away so that I have an extra bottle in a couple of years from now. You started to get an entirely new class of individual who joined. You started to get, effectively a speculator. And when you look at the history of markets, this is really how markets evolve in general. Is that the original commodities traders, the guys who were buying and selling corn, for example, were the farmers were growing it and selling it. The people who were buying it were people who were either using it to make a product, whether it was bourbon or cornmeal or whatever, or selling just the corn itself in grocery stores. But what happens over time is, as you end up with more capital, these speculators come into the market because they realize that there's actually there's some sort of trend that they can capture where they can capture spreads, and they create more liquidity in the market. So there are some very, very large collectors and investors now in spirits that I know who actually don't drink, which in many ways makes them what I'd say both better and worse collectors. Better because they don't have any risk of, digging into their profits. They're not concerned about actually drinking the bottles. For me, when I get certain bottles, I know I can sell them, but I'm like, but I really want to try it also. But on the worse side, in the sense of, because there is a speculative element to this type of bottles in general, you want to know that what you're buying, if you're not willing to try it or you don't try it yourself, then you're really entirely relying on third party diligence, on somebody else saying that this bottle is excellent.